friends and viewers from across the world. Now today, this is day number 9. We're right now in the yard. We're backing up the trucks, and well, today's video I'm going to talk about the pre-trip. Pre-trip is really important. It's something that you must learn. You must know it. Okay, it's for your own good and for your own safety. All right. So when you go at the test site and they test you out, you must know all these parts. Okay, so we're talking about the tractor and the trailer parts. Okay, so right now I'm going to begin my pre-trip and how I learned it. Okay, so what we're going to begin is with the of course we're going to look at the lights on the top, the clearance lights, the head. Okay, the clearance lights, the head beams, the low, high, turn signals, four-way flashers, reflectors, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, proper color and working. Under the tractor, we're looking to see if we've seen any signs of leaks or puddles. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead to the side of the cab. Okay, so now we're going to go to the side of the passenger side. Okay, so we're going to look at then we're going to start with our belts. Mounted secure, not cracked or broken, not frayed, no more than half to 3/4 of an inch free play. Exhaust stacked to the tailpipe, mounted and secured, not cracked or broken, no signs of soot to indicate leak. My alternator mounted secured, not cracked or broken, is belt driven. Radiator and the rest of all hoses are mounted and secured, not cracked or broken, no cuts or bulges, and they're not leaking. And then we're going to go to the side. And then on this side, I will start with my air compressor back there. Air compressor, power steering pump, mounted secure, not cracked or broken, not leaking. They both are gear driven. My hose is going inside the cap, mounted secure, not cracked or broken, no cuts or bulges. Okay, my motor, power steering, and the coolant, not leaking. My water pump, mounted secure, not cracked or broken, is belt driven. My hoses and my belts, I will inspect them just like I did the other side. Okay, the frame from the front of the tractor to the end of the tractor, mounted secure, no illegal welds or holes or loose bolts. Okay, next I'm going to do my gearbox and all the hoses, mounted secure, not cracked or broken, not leaking. Okay, and then I'm going to do my pitman arm, drag links, steering knuckles, tie rod ends, caster nuts and cotter pins, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. Cotter nuts are tight and pins are not loose. Right, then I'm going to do my suspensions, shock absorbers, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, not leaking hydraulic fluid. My leaf springs, front mounts and rear mounts and U-bolts, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, and they are aligned. My brake hose, chambers, slack adjusters, push rods, pins, C-clamps and clutches, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. They're not leaking and not missing pins. My slack adjusters cannot be no more than 1 inch of free play when the brakes are released. My brake linings and drums, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. They're not leaking. My brake lines cannot be worn dangerously thin. My inner outer hub seals, mounted and secure, not leaking. My rims, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, no holes on them. My lug nuts, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. My lug nuts has no rust or shavings to indicate looseness. And then I'm going to continue my side cab lights. I will inspect them just like I did before. My doors, mounted and secure, latches and hinges, not cracked or broken, they are in place. My mirror and my bracket, mounted secure, not cracked or broken. My fuel tank, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, not leaking. Fuel cap is tight. Inside this box, I have 110 BC fully charged fire extinguisher with 3 DOT reflectors, fuses, and circuit breakers, all mounted and secure. Fire extinguisher cannot be rolling inside the cab. Then I will do my headboard and the rest of the trailer. All mounted and secure, no cuts and no hoses. Then I will do my clearance lights on the top. Clearance lights, DOT reflector tape, the side of the caps all the way to the ABS lights. All mounted and secure, proper color and working. Then I will come here and I will do my airlines. All mounted and secure, not crack, cuts or bulges, not leaking air. Then I will do my glad hands. My glad hands, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, not leaking. My power line from the tractor to the trailer, mounted and secure, no cuts or bulges. Latches are in the lock position. My drive shaft, mounted and secure. U-bolts, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. U-joints are in a lock position. My catwalk, my steps, my up steps, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, no loosened bolts, no debris. Okay? Then I will come back here. And I will do splash guards, mud flaps, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. They are not rubbing against the tires. Then I will do my control arms. Control arms from front to back and control arm bushings. Mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. They're not leaking. Then I will do my airbags. Mounted and secure. They're not cracked, cuts, bulges. Then I will do my leaf springs, my U-bolts, my shock absorbers. I will inspect them just like I did the front. Then we're looking at the coupling system. Okay, we're doing the platform, mounting bolts and pins, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. The pins are in a lock position. The pins is what locks the fifth wheel. Then we're going to do the apron and the skid plate. Skid plate is the fifth wheel. Apron and skid plate, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, no holes on them. Skid plate, there's no play or gap between the skid plate and the apron. Okay. Then we're doing the release arm, mounted secure, not cracked, bent or broken. The release arm is in the lock position. Skid plate, mounted secured, not cracked or broken. The kingpin, mounted secure, not bent or broken. The locking jaws, mounted secure, not cracked or broken. Locking jaws is locked around the shank of the kingpin. Okay, then we go back to my brake hose, chamber, slack adjusters, push rods, pins, in and outer axles. I will inspect them just like I did before. Tires, rim, lug nuts, linings, and drums. I will inspect them just like I did before. Tail lights, reflector tapes, all mounted and secure, proper color and working. Landing gear and landing gear mounts, mounted and secure, not cracked or broke. Landing gears are fully raised, and the handle is in the cradle. It should be on the other side, or either or. Okay, and then my tires, with the exception that there's 2/32 of an inch, and they are dual tires. There's no debris between them, and there's spacing between them. They're not rub against each other. Right? And then we'll do the frame. Frame all the way down, and the cross members all the way down from front to back, left to right, all mounted and secure. No cracks, no holes. Okay. Side lights, I mentioned that. And if the ABS is there, we'll mention that too. But this one doesn't have ABS. Okay. So then we have the torsion bar and bushings, mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. Airlines, I will inspect them just like I did before. My tandems, my release handle, and my pins, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. The pins are in a lock position. See the pins? They're in a lock position. And then we're going to do my springs, all mounted secure, not cracked or broken. They're in place. Then we do it again. My leaf springs, my U-bolts, mounted and secured. not cracked or broken, not bent. Tires, rims, lug nuts, linings, and drums. I will inspect them just like I did before. Hoses, chambers, slack adjusters, push rods, and pins. I will inspect them just like I did before. Now my tires, with the exception that these are 2/32 of an inch tread depth, and they are dual trials, no debris between them, adequate space between them, and they're not rubbing. Mud flaps, I will inspect them just like I did before. Then at the end, my door, my hinges, and latches, all mounted secure, not cracked or broken. And then I have my clearance lights, my tail lights, my reflective tape, all mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. Okay? And then the passenger side, I will inspect it just like I did before. So pretty much, when you start on the front, I always try to remember everything on the front, and then everything on the front should be on the back. So I normally say I will inspect it like I did before, and the paper says it that way. So all you have to do is just remember everything. And this is really important. It is. You must know all your parts. It doesn't matter how you say it. It doesn't matter how you put it together. As long as you say it, you'll be fine. Okay? Sometimes people be like, oh, you missed one, or I missed one. It's okay. You just got to keep doing it all over again. And again, this is the version of how I say it, how I put it together, and how I studied it. Okay? It took me 7 days to learn all this. And there's another, it's called the cab inspection. You have to know inside the cab. Inside the cab, you got to know it all. Inside the cab, it's not hard. All you got to do is just remember your vehicle. Your safety belt, not broken. Your gauges are in stable. Your air pressure, your motor pressure valves. Just that's all you got to do. The windshield, the wipers are working. Left turn signal, four-way flashers, high and low beams are working. And the ABS comes on, and your mirrors, inspect that. And of course, the horn, the city horn is the bottom, and then the traffic horn, or rather whatever, it's the horn, right? Okay. And then just the basic, just like your vehicle. And again, this is really important, guys. It took me a long time, and there's more to it. And straight backing is not that hard. Offset, I'm still working on that. And parallel, I'm still working on that. We don't even parallel out here, but yeah, you must do that too. So yes, I mean, I will keep you posted. And oh, and most important thing is the 3-point. Once I get it down packed, I will show you more into detail. Okay, guys. So again, so we are here in Premier Trucking School, England Premier Trucking School. You can follow that up the link if you want to know more information. All right, so don't forget to fly safe, be safe, drive safe. God bless you all, my brothers and sisters. We love you all. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.